How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. I hope you're doing well. Today he's done it again. Kane Pixel, if you didn't know, has somewhat blown up in popularity in the past few months due to the Backrooms. Now, if you haven't heard of the Backrooms before or you haven't watched the video, I highly recommend you go and watch it. It is incredible. And for him to be 16 years old and he's making stuff like this is insane. So, since that video has come out, he's released 3 more. And I thought I'd watch them and see what other masterpieces he's come up with. So, this is the first one of 3 that he's made. I think the first 2 are quite short, only a couple of minutes. And then the third one is, I think about 8 minutes long, which is the same as the first one. So, let's go. Test number 6. Cool. Modifications. Triple support beam on internal chamber 23A. Introduced 13 additional RF casualties, I guess. Introduced something into something. Okay, some redacted comments there. Replace detectors 41 to 90. High precision beam now monitors for vibrations exceeding 90,000 VG. Interesting. So, oh, that was something. Hang on a minute. We're gonna have to like dissect each video. That's what I did on the first one. Okay, what was that? Failure of something. It's a flipped image. I'm not even going to attempt to read that top bit. I don't think it's. I don't know what it would be actually. Tracking chamber, some sort of filter, trigger chambers. O side. Interesting. Okay. I wonder if they're trying to find a way to, like, they're trying to find a way of getting into the back rooms, like, kind of without having to do it the traditional way, which would make sense. It'd be easier for them. Okay. Absolute failure. This might be the image that they were talking about. Jesus Christ, 10. Shut down now.
There's something there. There's an obstruction. Keep going. Sir, this is not safe.
Oh. They did it. They actually managed it. Interesting. Okay, so just going back. 1704, 1703, same date. So it took 10-ish minutes. Interesting. So they actually managed to do it somehow, whatever they did, which would have, with this bit, it would have seemed like it would have kind of been considered a failure. But then it actually worked. They actually managed it. And then they must have seen something as well. Whether it was the creature that kind of like lives in the back rooms, I guess, or inhabits it. I'm not too sure. But there must have been something. Okay. So, first one, done. First contact, basically them finding a way into the back rooms. Now, this is the second one. This one is titled Missing Persons. So I presume it's very self-explanatory. which would just be a bunch of missing people that have clipped into the back rooms. Margaret Watson, 28 years old. I wonder if they've all kind of... I wonder if it's over a space of a time period, like a few years, or if it's in a very kind of short space of time. 2 years old. Ellis White. Reported missing persons cases. Yeah, there it is. I was wondering if there was a time period. That blue line must be when the back rooms kind of, yeah, when they did this, basically. Oh, okay. They're inside. Oh, it must be so unnerving as well, because it would just be... I don't know, the only kind of noise you'd probably hear is like the lights, like the buzzing that you can kind of slightly hear.
Stop. Hold it.
What is that? I don't know, I can't... I'm trying to figure out if there was just something as well. No, okay, no.
Stop.
Maybe it was just a door.
I don't know. I've never seen this like that. It may just be part of the environment.
Oh, it's
But it makes no sense. Why would they do
a
that?
person? It is a person.
This makes no sense. This wasn't in the last report?
Yeah.
No, this is definitely new. It's organic. Must be some kind of fungus?
Some sort of fungus. Oh. Okay. What did that last bit say?
Fungus?
If anybody, blame him. Okay. Interesting end to that one. I don't really know how to dissect that one. Obviously, there is a second layer. It's essentially an infinite amount of room, so it will go both outwards and on the X and the Y axis. But then this bit, whether this bit is somebody that's actually missing, or if it's something like he said, where it's like a fungus or it's organic, whether it's something that's just created in the back rooms.
This wasn't in the last report?
Oh, that's another thing as well. It wasn't in the last report, which means they've done another one since, and this has then appeared.
It's organic. Must be some kind of fungus?
Interesting. That one's probably been the weirdest one so far. Okay, I'm digging it. Now, this one is the third and the final one. This one has got, I think, this is the most popular out of the three, basically. This one is the longest one as well. But it's an informational video. So I'm going to guess, just before we go into it, that it's probably telling us what they are. Kind of, there'd probably be first-person videos as well from the people that are in the hazmat suits. So, let's go. for internal use only.
Welcome to the Project KV-31 Research and Development Team. In this short, informative video, you will be briefed on the required protocol in regard to Project KV-31, as well as receive an overview of future development plans. What is Project KV-31? Project KV-31 pertains to the study and development of the async low-proximity magnetic distortion system.
Ah, okay, so that's the machine that failed.
For the sake of convenience, you may hear your peers refer to the project under any of the following titles.
Yeah.
The machine, the door,
Interesting.
the back rooms, the complex, hallways. Unauthorized usage of these terms outside of the async research facility is strictly prohibited. Reach the threshold without guided supervision. Never enter the complex alone. All expeditions are to be comprised of no fewer than 3 individuals.
Interesting, okay. 29th for the second, 99th. So I think... Was this before? I think this was before the failure. I'm guessing... So normally you can get into the back rooms by no clipping through kind of reality, if you will, and you'll end up here. But this company, Async, has somehow managed to create a gateway, if you will, to just get to it naturally. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, but that was 2 weeks ago. You're not going to be doing anything about it now. I mean...
It's another smart thing as well that people don't always think of is just take like a rope or something so long that regardless of how far you go in, you can just walk and follow it back. Big brain. Use it. I wonder what's in the briefcases as well.
You know how it is. There's one thing here to come tomorrow and then I had a meeting, so... I'm going north.
It's such a weird... It's such a strange idea. But there's essentially just a place that's
Guys, you hear this?
It's just rooms. Endless rooms. I don't think he's with his people anymore.
Hey guys, do you hear this? Hey!
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Guys?
Why you don't deviate? Why you don't deviate?
Moving! Hey! Where's this one?
Okay. I've not seen this area before. It'd be interesting to see as well that if this person that's currently in it is the person from the last part. What is that area? It looks like kind of like a seated area in a sense. Or like a standing portion. I wonder what this back bit is though. Looks like shelves. Because in the previous videos there's been kind of linear rooms, but then there's been an area where in the kind of first big video that Kane's done is essentially like the exit room. There's never been that area, so that's a new one. Is it getting smaller? It is. Well, I think it is. Like one of those like optical illusions where the room, as you go further away, gets thinner and thinner and smaller and smaller. It is. Oh my days. And it's a pitch black room. Are you mad? Oh, hell no. Nah, don't go in there. Okay. Kind of looks like a very old person's house. Like, it's very strange wallpaper. It's an axe. What is going on? It's interesting as well if you look at the wallpaper here. It's like warped. Like it's like a texture, if you will. If you're on like if you apply texture to a wall, if it doesn't fit straight away, it just kind of stretches. It doesn't look real. I hope to God he's picked this axe up, because if he hasn't, then he's dumb. I don't know the significance of this bit. I also don't know, I don't know if there's a meaning behind it, but the rooms that are obviously darker, where there's no light, I don't know if there's a reason why they're dark or why it's not just linear lighting the entire way through. I'm not too sure if there's anything to do with that. It's interesting that he knows the code, if there is a code on there. I'm presuming there is.
Hello?
Uh-oh.
Hey!
Oh, hang on a minute. You can't just end on that. So he's entered a room. So he entered the room that he somehow, I guess, knew the code for, but then triggered an alarm. Okay, yeah, standard.
Hey!
I wonder if it looks like it's like an observation room. Something that it could have been manufactured by the people that managed to make a gateway to the back rooms. Interesting, interesting. Hang on. So it looks like this part here. Standard something. It looks like they're trying to kind of map out what it is. So I think here, complex. So like here. And complex is there. I think it looks like this is where he might have entered. This is the room that he came into. Unless these are pillars, which is kind of what it would be in a drawing, it would make sense. So unless they're trying to map something out, because this looks like a desk here as well. And then the door, the window, and then the complex is the area that he was just in. Which means it goes a lot further back. There was another door. Which could be this one? The one over here.
Hello?
Oh no, there is a doorway actually here. There's also a door here. Which could be... No, it's not that one. Here? This? Maybe? It makes sense, I guess. But what are they doing? That is the question. Well, I'm still as lost as I was when I started watching these videos. But, nevertheless, for somebody who's 16 years old and is creating videos like this already is just insane. The level of detail and just creativity. Obviously, from what I'm aware of, the Backrooms has been around for like a while in terms of the idea and concept of it. Obviously, people have made their own adaptations, have done their own things with it. It makes sense. But for somebody to take it to like this level and to have so many kind of games and now spin-offs and videos and things like that, they're just blowing up. It's just insane. It's so cool. I have no idea what's going on. I'm just enjoying it for the ride. As always, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to go watch it yourself, which I highly, highly recommend you do, I will leave a link to Kane's channel down below. So go check him out, see what it is, see what it's about, see if you can figure out what's going on, because I don't know what's going on. And let me know what you guys think. And as always, I'll see you around.